new contract ready and done. The agreement is completed till, I'm told, 2029, a 5-year contract. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we touch on Manchester United. There is an important update on the talent, but also more to say on Anthony Gordon, Vlahovic and Castello Lukeba. Let's jump into it together. Many things happening today. There are always transfer updates, and today I want to start with Manchester United because probably you remember the exclusive update I gave you in the summer transfer window. Chido Obi Martin from Arsenal to Man United. He had several possibilities: Bayern, Borussia Dortmund, several clubs interested also in Italy, but Man United presented him an important project, the possibility to work regularly with the first team, with a view for an important future at Manchester United in the first team in the next years, and so Chido Obi Martin decided to go to Manchester United. He had his medical at Manchester United, he signed all the documents, so everything was ready, but the deal was not official yet, and I was keep receiving many messages from Manchester United fans to understand the situation. Why? Because of Premier League 5-step process. This is something that we saw also for Rio Ngumoha to Liverpool from Chelsea, something that we saw today with Harrison Miles joining Manchester City Academy, another very talented player. So in these kind of cases, Premier League, for these young talents leaving a club for free and joining another club from another academy, they need to give an approval, and the approval is there. So today, 11 UK time, Manchester United received the official email from the Premier League confirming that Chido Obi Martin deal has been approved. And so Chido Obi Martin to Manchester United was a here we go in the summer, and now is also confirmed. Again, medical already done, the player has been at Carrington together with his agents, the contracts are signed, everything is okay, and so Chido Obi Martin, part of Manchester United project already since the summer, now everything has been completed and has been signed, and so an important talent for Man United future, also because Chido did very well at Arsenal. Mikel Arteta was pushing to keep him at the club. People at the club, including Edu and all Arsenal people, did their best to keep Chido, but he wanted to change. It was not about money, it was about the development, it was about the space he can find at the club, and he decided to go to Manchester United. So finally completed, Chido Obi Martin to Man United. We stay in England, we stay in Premier League, mentioning another deal almost completed, waiting to sign, but there is a verbal agreement, there is a deal in place, and it's for Anthony Gordon, a name we mentioned several times in the summer because Liverpool were interested in Anthony Gordon. You remember in June, those days of panic for Newcastle, where they were trying to find some solution for the financial fair play situation to comply with the rules, and so they were trying to look for opportunities. There were some panic days when they really had to consider to sell a superstar. Then they were able to find a different solution, and in that moment Liverpool tried to understand the situation for Anthony Gordon. Then was considered too expensive, too complicated deal, and Liverpool didn't proceed. But for Anthony Gordon there was this possibility, there were also other possibilities in the summer. Then he ended up staying at Newcastle. Now for him, new contract ready and done. The agreement is completed till, I'm told, 2029, a 5-year contract for Anthony Gordon at Newcastle. Agreement done, agreement completed. Now Anthony Gordon will be among the best paid players at Newcastle, well deserved, especially after the great season he had at the club last year, and now ready to do his best again for Newcastle with a new contract in line. So everything is okay, just waiting to go with the formal steps, official announcement, signature, but everything is okay. Anthony Gordon signs new deal at Newcastle, and they also want to do the same with Alexander Isak, who is returning from his injury very soon, but meanwhile Newcastle want to extend his contract. And mentioning strikers, guys, today we have an interview from the director of Juventus, Cristiano Giuntoli, announcing that Juventus will get a new deal done for Dusan Vlahovic. This is an important story because Vlahovic didn't start the season in the best way possible, but remains a really important player, a top striker, and also Giuntoli, Juventus director, said how important is Vlahovic. He's still a top player and still has big potential. We can see his skills, so it's a matter of time before we see Vlahovic back to his level again in terms of number of goals. But Juventus director announced that the new deal will be done for Dusan Vlahovic. This summer he was never close to joining any club. We had some links with Chelsea again at the beginning of the summer, but was never a concrete possibility, never a priority for Chelsea. They were looking for different players, and Juventus wanted to continue with Vlahovic. Now it's important to see the timing of this contract extension, so there will be discussions. There are already discussions, while Cristiano Giuntoli, Juventus director, mentioned how Juventus have been very clear with Federico Chiesa. He joined Liverpool. Juventus said with their director Giuntoli that they didn't want Chiesa anymore. He was not part of the project, and so Federico Chiesa ended up at Liverpool. With Dusan Vlahovic is absolutely different story. They want to extend the contract. There is a discussion ongoing, and Juve announced that the deal will be done. So optimistic to reach an agreement with Dusan Vlahovic and his agents. And then, guys, in the recent days, especially this week, many links for Castello Lukeba, the centre-back of Red Bull Leipzig, very talented centre-back, among the young ones, one of the best in Europe for sure. We had links with Spanish clubs, we had links with Chelsea in the recent days. Guys, what I can say is that in this moment there is no concrete negotiation, no concrete talks for Lukeba, also because Red Bull Leipzig sold Mohamed Simakan at the end of the summer transfer window, so to sell one more player in January is not in Leipzig style, has to be a crazy proposal or nothing, and in this moment I'm not aware of concrete contacts on this one. Chelsea are following many centre-backs. Lukeba is one of many players they are following, monitoring, scouting. So when you go around Europe and you follow players, this is absolutely normal. Lukeba is super talented. Remember, another name I keep mentioning to you when it's about centre-backs and Chelsea is Thomas Araujo at Benfica, a player they really like. They tried for him in the final weeks of the summer transfer window, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, but Benfica didn't want to sell the player. But Thomas Araujo remains a player really appreciated by Chelsea. Lukeba is one of the players they're following, they are scouting, but in this moment, again, too early to predict where he's going. Also, Real Madrid is one more club keeping close eye to the situation of Lukeba, because Real Madrid wanted to sign Lenny Joro, then the deal collapsed, the player decided to go to Manchester United in July, and so the original plan of Real Madrid, Lenny Joro, the Mbappe of the defenders, the player to be signed last summer for Real Madrid, that plan collapsed, but Real Madrid keep working on centre-backs for present and future, keep working on talents for that position for 2025. Lukeba is one, also in this case, of many players they are monitoring, but what we can say is that for sure this player is super appreciated around Europe, in England, in Spain. It's gonna be expensive for sure, because signing players from Leipzig is never easy at all, but for sure Lukeba will be one of the names to mention in 2025 in a summer transfer window. Difficult to be for January, but for sure the interest in this player is growing. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Many things to mention, many things to say. As we say, the Chido Obi Martin to Manchester United finally completed. What do you think about this move? And then Anthony Gordon committing to new deal at Newcastle 2029. I want your opinion on this one. And also on Dusan Vlahovic staying at Juventus, new contract, or maybe try a new opportunity. Let me know your opinion in the comments. Also on Castello Lukeba, what's the best option? Maybe England, Chelsea, maybe Spain, Real Madrid. What do you expect for the future of this talent? Guys, let me know here in comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.